Hey YouTube, welcome back to Alex and Krystal's channel. We're going down to Antarctica today. Going down to the 66 degree. A few tornadoes and storms, but nothing this old bestie can't handle. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Krystal, and this is Alex. And this is our fur baby Dexter. Together, we bought a Tanzer 26 and are currently sailing on Lake Ontario. We are complete beginners with no previous experience. Subscribe and join us as we learn how to sail and fix up our boat. Good morning, guys. We are having some fun on F Dock over here. We've got our boat neighbors are climbing up their mast to do some work, and we're all drinking coffee and watching the show. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm excited.
To let go of the rope, my top one's hooked in. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Lock it in. Stand up. Get my safety line nice and tight, just in case.
Bravo.
So today's project that we were going to try to do is get the water hooked up because the person who owned the boat before disconnected it.
Stuff's just gonna be chaos for a while.
Shh. Alex is losing his shit back there. He's lost his wrench and he's losing his shit.
Hey, bitch.
You gonna make it?
No, this is fucking...
Did you get it? It's all for that little wrench. That's the smallest wrench I've ever seen. Alright, everything's all good, guys. Alex is no longer losing his mind. He's a little bit more relaxed now.
Yeah.
Also, today was supposed to be our wedding day, so he's not allowed to get mad at me today.
You're not allowed to give me either.
And says,
I wasn't losing my mind.
If I open the fridge, is there going to be a Caesar accessible to me? That's what he said.
Not in that tone.
Pretty close.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So he's got his cold Caesar. Everything's going to be all right.
Yeah, it's hot.
We were supposed to get married today. We're not getting married today because of COVID, so he's not allowed to get mad at me today.
Give me a kiss.
Anyway, everything is all organized now, so we should be able to figure out what to do with the lines and stuff like that.
Water
so,
holding tank.
Yeah, so we're just gonna figure it out. We'll see if we can hook it up. We'll see if our pump even works. Feel better?
The first sip helped, but I'll feel way better once this is done.
To be clear, Alex was not getting mad at me. He was just frustrated.
Yeah.
So he was grunting and being
I get frustrated
angry.
sometimes.
So I know. Alex was worried after I turned off the camera that everyone was gonna think he was mean, but
Yeah.
that's not what it was about. He was having a moment. So
Yeah. I'm a nice guy.
we're trying to pull the water hose line as far as we can from the water holding tank because it was cut before. Whoever disconnected it just cut the line, so they didn't actually take it apart properly. Now it might be short, so we're trying to kind of make some room for it. And then good thing we were going through here too, because we found another spot where it was already cut and put back together. What is it called? A splice?
It's basically like a coupler, a connector. It won't reach.
It won't reach? Okay. It's never great to have so many cuts in your line.
You don't want to have any.
Yeah, because the pressure and stuff like that isn't as good. So it can leak and it's not, ideal, so.
So it's unscrewed. Why do you tape it? Some of the things you'll see on a boat is just like, oh, there's some water in here.
Ew. That's been sitting for a long time then.
Yeah.
So much for an easy job. Basically, when we bought the boat, we asked about the sink and he said it was just an easy hook the hose back on and it's like pretty easy, so Anyways, not as easy as the job as we were hoping for today, but oh well. Our neighbors there, they were doing work on their mast. Our other boat neighbors were doing some electrical work. Now we're doing the sink repair job. It's kind of fun when you have other boaters here doing work with you.
I might be able to use this hose. This hose is connected to there, which was connected to the water pump. So I might be able to disconnect that, heat this one up, and then we can get it all running today.
There's no pressure on it, or do you think it's gonna work?
Feels rough. I don't know if it'll even work. We'll see though.
Okay.
We've been lied to about like everything with this boat, so I wouldn't count on it, but it's worth a shot. I've got the connection loose, but it's like, I don't know if it's melted on. I might need those pliers. Oh, this sucks. Okay, it will fit on. Nice. Oh.
Okay. What'd you just do?
Hit myself.
The poor guy, look at him. You look nice in there.
Nice and cozy.
Yeah. Good thing I have Alex do all this work because I'm slightly claustrophobic.
It'll just make it malleable. As long as I don't burn a hole through it.
That's what I'm worried
A heat
about.
gun would be way better.
You should try everything. It smells like melted plastic. Is it cozy in there, bud?
It's hot in here. Okay, so I'm just screwing this back in. So this is just temporary for all your little connections like this. You usually want to get something called Teflon tape. And basically it's just like little thin plastic that'll wrap around your threads. So whenever you're screwing it in, it just like fills any little void gap in space to make it a lot tighter to seal.
Look at those yoga moves. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just reconnecting to the old splice that he had. Because again, this is mainly just to find out if it all works or if I need to take that pump apart.
Is it extra tight?
Just how I like it.
Can we borrow your hose again? This is where the water fill up is.
You maybe just want to go back in there and make sure that it's not just like leaking into the build a bunch.
Yeah.
If you don't see anything, it's a good sign, because if there was a crack, it'd be on the bottom.
Okay. It's going right into, I don't know where our water tank is.
The black thing right there is the water tank.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, well I don't see any leaks coming from that hose. I don't see anything coming in there. Looks dry. I've also been told that adding bleach into your water is helpful, so I bought some bleach and Alex is going to put it in the water compartment. It hasn't been used in quite a while, so there's probably a lot of just gross bacteria in there, I'm guessing. Hopefully clean it out a little bit. Still filling it up?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it now.
Does it feel like there's pressure to it now?
More than what there was.
See if there's any water coming through the hoses. Yeah, it's not moving at all. We're probably gonna have to take it apart and see if we can fix it, because the people who used to have the boat had it on like an electric water pump, but we don't want to use one of those because we're trying to run off solar and we don't plug into shore power and we don't stay at the marina all the time. We're gonna take it apart and see if it just needs some new seals, and hopefully that's all it is.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay.
So that's tightening, so this thing. I don't even see any seals on this, so I don't know if I'm gonna have to take this apart. It's either missing stuff, which would be odd, or it's inside this and I gotta take it like right out.
Right.
Which is probably the case.
As Alex is looking up what we can do for the sink pump, whatever it's called, the tap, faucet.
Yep.
Anyways, I just wanted to come on quick and say thanks to everybody. We got to 100 subscribers the other day.
Yeah.
And just recently we just checked and we're now at 128. So thanks everybody. Thanks everyone for subscribing and following along on our videos. It's been super exciting. We had like 50 subscribers all in almost one day, so that was amazing. We were super ecstatic. So thanks again for subscribing, and if you haven't yet and you're watching along, please subscribe. It helps our channel.
Yeah, it really pumps us up, lets us know that, you know, like there's more than a few people out there that are enjoying our content, and maybe we're teaching some stuff or getting some laughs in.
And we're learning with all you guys, so.
Oh yeah, this is all brand new.
Thanks for all the tips too. Everybody who's given us tips along the way, that's been awesome as well.
Yeah, I'll take any advice you got.
Thanks again. What are we doing here, Alex?
Detaching the pump.
Why?
Because all this just doesn't work. Guessing all the seals are pooched. Basically, that's just a fitting, a compression fitting, so the top of it is tight against the fiberglass, and then this tightens up against the bottom of the fiberglass and it holds it in place. So that's that. Now it should lift right out.
Oh, that looks lovely under there.
Okay. Okay, so now I gotta take all these screws out.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna clean up some dirt. Looks like there's supposed to be a screw in that.
This maybe wasn't even turning.
That's what I mean. That's why it wasn't
not long
working.
enough either. It's supposed to get another one.
Okay, well that's probably what the issue was then. That's not that bad of a fix then.
It ain't running yet. It ain't running yet.
Alex hates my positivity. Whenever we're doing any projects, I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. This will be an easy fix. And Alex never thinks it's going to be just that easy, but it usually is. It usually is.
Because it ain't.
You manifest it, and then it all works out. Right? Manifest it.
Right. Right.
It just fits. So we think that this is the problem. So we're going to cut a bolt because we don't have one that's short enough.
Yeah, if you take one of these and you're strong enough to bend it back and forth, it will eventually snap.
Well, if you're strong enough, huh?
I got monster grip.
I know you do.
All I'm going to do is just temporarily score it. So there.
Monster grip Alex over here. Oh, holy, where'd it go?
I did not think I'd actually be able to cut that.
Well, I found one piece of it, it's the wrong piece. Okay, now the search begins of us finding this bolt. We found it. We found the bolt. I'm surprised we did, considering it bounced all over the place. Friggin' muscles over here, just breaking bolts.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to cut it. If you break it, sometimes it'll mess up the end, so you won't be able to thread your nut on. So I made sure the nut was back further so that I'd actually be able to unthread it, which will hopefully make it easier to thread back on. Because as you can see, like the end of it gets all
messed up.
That's because it's just an improper cut.
Yeah. How are you gonna get that bolt in there? You have to put it inside there first, don't you?
Just watch and learn. We'll see what we'll.
All right, I will.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Can you screw it from the inside?
We'll have
to. Watch and learn, my sweet love, you say?
Yeah. Watch and learn.
Sometimes I do come up with really good points and good ideas, but Alex is always surprised when that happens.
Sometimes I do come up with good. I think I cut this again.
It's too big.
It's not the first time I've heard that. I need you to maybe just hold that.
I'm scared. Do you think you can do it again, folks? Whew. Nice, that fits in good.
It's just gonna thread on. It's just gonna work.
Good.
I'm manifesting.
Good. I like to hear that. Is it the right way? It's upside down.
We only made a 50-50? Didn't get it.
I had a feeling. I'm sorry, babe.
That's why I don't manifest. It's not worth it.
That sucks. Now we just have to take this on apart. Oh well, we don't have anything else to do today. It's raining, it's gross out, we can't sail. Doesn't even look like there's really any wind anymore anyway. It's still upside down, bud.
You sure?
Yes. You gotta be able to turn it upwards. The whole thing needs to be to be turned
You didn't say
this
anything.
way.
I said do it like this, and you made not a single comment.
Because I didn't know what you were trying to do. I think this thing needs to be turned. Okay, so you just reversed this piece here.
I think that's right now, though.
The right way? Oh, what do you know?
You know what it's like. That's why I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call in your eyes?
Are you a certified plumber now?
Certified everything. If you're on a boat, electrician, plumber, carpenter, diesel mechanic.
Yeah. I'm excited though, hopefully.
It's definitely gonna at least pump now. So I think worst case scenario, we will actually get some water out. It's just if the seals are so bad that like...
Seals are gonna be perfect. They're new mint. Alright, here's the test. Does it feel like it's doing something? I hear stuff. Oh, yes! I hear it. Oh, yes! Ah, we fixed it! That's amazing. Oh my god, we fixed it. We have running water for a sink. How do you feel?
Like a million. I might be able to like bend this nozzle.
Oh, it's fine for now. I'm just glad that we have running water.
Don't try this on your boat. The safest way to do this is to take it out.
It's fine. Just leave it. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. I was just gonna say because it just gets a little bit of water in there. Don't break it. We just got it fixed, but I know how you like to break stuff. All right, leave it. You're cracking it. I can see you, but stop.
Where's the cracks?
Right there. You're cracking it. Just stop. Stop, please.
That did help a little bit.
No, you just deformed it.
What's in the minute?
It still gets water everywhere. Just like it. Doesn't matter. Alright, so we're just tightening everything back up. We've been taking turns and pumping this water out. It's Alex. Alex has been on there for a little bit now, but we put extra bleach in the water tank just to make sure that there wasn't any like mildew and just like other stuff in there. So we're basically wanting to pump most of that out, and then we're gonna fill it up again just with some like all fresh water. So we're on a little adventure walk through the marina because one of our boat neighbors was saying that they sell ice in a box up by the fuel dock, so we're gonna go check it out, see if we can get some ice.
Yep.
Let's have some cold mojitos tonight. Come on, good boy.
$3.50 a bag. So 7? Well, it's got to be close to 7. 6.15.
Nice.
We're in love.
We have to wait for someone to come and open up the ice box. Need a bag of ice. Do you guys have cubed ice?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You want to check them out, Dex?
Have a great day.
You too. Got ice.
All right. Let's go, Dex. Come on. You gonna listen this time?